feeling like I'm Akademiks.
Who was enjoying that, including some of the labels who I was talking to. The next vacation is tentatively planned for 2026, 2027. So I don't know what y'all gonna do with me until then, but we'll figure it out. Now, I'll give y'all a Jamaica trip recap in a little bit. I do know there are many pressing issues that need to be spoken about. I've been watching the whole entire landscape from the whole, I want to shout out to my man Max, who's a streamer. I seen the whole Max little TJ 5-year foreign thing go down. We all know Lil Baby dropped his album. How y'all feeling about that? Y'all want to talk about that real quick? Now, I think I was very clear with y'all. I got on the phone with not only many people from QC before, but also talked to Lil Baby. And, I told my man P over QC, I say, yo, I'm gonna fall back for a week. I'm getting on vacation anyway. But when I get back from vacation, I definitely like to talk about your album, right? Just for all y'all to know, Big Ak is never controlled, and I will never be controlled, okay? One way or another, I'm gonna pimp these niggas out. It don't matter what check they cut, it will get cut. And I don't need to play ball with them or say what they need me to say. So I'm always completely independent. And I created this infrastructure that I could always be me. So if you ever think that I got bought, this and third, and we'll even get to the other stuff because I also, we'll get to some Drake shit as well. So number one, Lil Baby didn't buy my opinion, okay? But I will tell y'all, and I was very honest. I said, hey, listen, when he dissed me on his album, I took things personal because that's your platform, but I got my platform here. And of course, when you take it personal with me, I don't think you're funny to me. I don't think when I hit you with the retarded jokes and the reverse double Oreo stuffed jokes, I don't think them shit's gonna hit like you think your joke's gonna hit. So, it is what it is. But, having spoken to Lil Baby and everything, things aren't personal. And I do want to put that out there, but that doesn't negate my opinion on music, right? So, obviously, a lot of what's happened over the last couple of years, especially after the diss that he dissed me through his music, his last album, I said, cool. Well, now I could personalize. Now, me and him have talked. I don't think I need to continue with personal jabs or barbs at him. However, it doesn't mean that I love his music. Now, I'm going to be very, very blunt to y'all, okay? And some of y'all might be upset. And for y'all little first of all, I do want to say, Lil Baby fan pages, y'all are the weakest fan page in existence, okay? Y'all ain't at the level of NBA YoungBoy fan pages. Y'all definitely ain't at a Barty B. Y'all definitely ain't at a Nicki Minaj. Y'all ain't even at where Aubrey and even K-Bots are at. Y'all niggas are like this much. So I just want to tell all y'all Lil Baby fan pages trying to do something, please, y'all need to get y'all numbers up because it's looking pathetic. Second of all, let's just get down to the meat and potatoes. This Lil Baby album that was dropped was garbage. We got to keep it a bean. Didn't sound good. Didn't look good. But I do want to give credit to QC. Shout out to my man, of course, P over there. And I'll even give credit to Lil Baby. Hey, when I'm a big artist and I'm starting to fall off, my label's supposed to make me look good. And that's what they did. This Lil Baby album didn't sound sonically well. He didn't sound like he's back. It sounded like a man without a country, a man trying to make things happen. And I'll go into a qualitative review if you guys want me to. But it wasn't a good album. It was bad, okay? Now, again, I do have unrealistic expectations for him. And I've said this to Pete. I've said this, and I'll continue saying this. Because I've compared Lil Baby to Prime Wayne. And that's a very tough comparison to make. I've taken back that comparison. Lil Baby, in reality, is never going to be Wayne. Lil Baby's Lil Baby, okay? Me even thinking that he could go on a run like Wayne was me having some, hoping to see history being made again. The reality of the fact is this new album, it lacks so many things. It lacks originality. It lacks a cohesive message that he promised in interviews. It lacks soul. It lacks all of the things that we thought he was going to bring. It's a weak album. It's an album propped up by features. This is DJ Khaled. It's a DJ Khaled album, except you got Khaled rapping this time. And that's Lil Baby. I'm sorry to tell y'all. So I don't know if y'all want me to tell y'all different, but it is what it is. It's not that good of an album. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I think Lil Baby, if he's going to be honest with himself, and if he gets mad at this, me and him, we talked on the phone. He got my number. We could text each other. He texted me not too long ago. But I'm going to be honest with music. I'm taking all personal shit out of it. I'm being honest with music. I think Lil Baby should be in a finding himself period. Because there's something that people are looking for you from that they're not getting. I don't know how to help you find it. This ain't got nothing to do with Gunna. This is something that people are looking within you for, whether it's growth, whether it's evolution, whether it's maturity in terms of what you're rapping about, or whether it's clarity about what you've been through that they're not getting. That's just the reality about it. If you listen to the album, you're going to see Dumb, Dumb, and Dumber, probably one of the better tracks on there, and it's because we get a Thug verse. Okay? We're not seeing Lil Baby and his growth be the thing that keeps us here. Now, this is why I'm going to give credit to his label. Because let me tell you this, and with all due respect to him, again, remember, I'm telling you, I'm taking out all the personal shit. Anything I'm saying about Lil Baby right now is saying about another artist. This shit was a horse and pony show. They spent a shit ton of money in marketing and trying to make this shit look good. This album wasn't a 100K album. That's a fact. I don't care what it sold. Okay? This album, I believe, is on pace to sell like 130, 140,000 first week. The reality of it is that this album shouldn't have probably sold over 100K. Now, I could show you a million things that the labels did, but I want to give credit to the label because when the label prioritizes you, you never flop. Let me tell you this. When an artist truly flops, there's a breakdown between that artist and expectation and the label. QC, no, they can't let Baby flop. Let me tell you some of these things. Somebody hit me up. Look at this. Somebody hit me up and said, Ak, oh, you getting the QC back? I'm like, what are you talking about? They said, yo, QC got a whole thing that they're running with you, but let me just show you. So there's a page impersonating me on TikTok. It's called Akademiks Rap, okay? So you go to tiktok.com, Akademiks. This ain't me. It ain't me, okay? Now, first and foremost, I just want to say this whole page ain't me. Second of all, once you look in the bio, you see shop.motown. Let's click on it real quick. So you're about to go to a link. Let's open it anyway. It goes to Lil Baby's album, okay? I just want to tell you the type of trickery like labels got going on, and this is why I tell you, when I tell you about me taxing these niggas, they deserve to be taxed. Because when they can't get you to come out and start loving their artist for whatever reason, they'll fixate and make some fake shit. They're using a fake page, okay? TikTok, holla at me. Let's get this page down immediately. But it's called Akademiks Rap. This ain't mine. I don't control it. And in the bio is Lil Baby's album. If you go look at the post, let's look at the post. You got Baby. Look at this. Look, all of it goes to and again, I'm definitely not mad at it because this is good promotion. But I do want to see, there's like 15 Lil Baby like fan page, not even fan pages, like fans on Twitter who are like tweaking out. My nigga, what I'm telling you, again, I could never be bought. I don't like this album. This album it doesn't restore no feeling for me. I'm a Lil Baby fan. But Lil Baby gave me nothing for me to feel like Lil Baby's still the guy. Lil Baby feels like an asteroid that's descending to the earth. No matter how fast you think it's descending, that's up to you. But it's not hovering. It's clearly descending. That's my thing, and that's my problem with the entire thing, okay? So, I'm looking at this project, and they did all the trickery, and I see all the marketing dollars being spent, and that's no fault of Lil Baby himself. It's supposed to be spent. I'm a big artist. Spend the money. But what this told me is that for all y'all people that want to have a qualitative, discussion, and this is why the game loves when I'm not here, because y'all can have these bullshit-ass discussions that ignore the actual points. Lil Baby's label spent a bag to make sure the first week sales are good. Now, let's focus. Okay, he didn't. In my opinion, he didn't flop. However, it didn't fix the problem. You put a Band-Aid over a goddamn broken leg. So what are we gonna do? The problem here is, and I'm gonna say this now. I don't care if nobody likes it or not. Lil Baby has to show us that he's still the guy through music. What he's doing now is, we don't want to see you with Thug. Sorry. We don't want to see you with Thug in future. We want to see you stand on your own. That's the reality of it. We want you to stand on your own. I'm not seeing that. And at least currently, I'm looking at everything happening. And, this album for me, at least at this point, is not my favorite. I don't like it. So, I think it's working numbers wise, but I don't like it. Okay? So yeah, if you guys fuck with it, again, I don't want to really, change our opinion about it. There's nothing personal about it. I'll give y'all a more qualitative discussion about Lil Baby. Here's the problem. Lil Baby is at the point where, and I've said this to many musicians before, your music could become dated and old. You see these days everybody wearing these big ass pants, like these little bell bottom pants are extra big. 3-4 years ago, niggas was wearing pants that were skin tight. Why am I bringing that up? Because music is kind of like styles. It's like fashion. And what happens, and one of the hardest things for most artists, is to stay fashionable through their music and stay trendy through their styles musically over time as people leave certain things in the past, right? When you hear a Travis Porter song, you think of 2010. When you hear a Fetty Wap, you think of 2014. You hear a Waka Flocka, you think of a certain time. Time is undefeated. So what's happening to Lil Baby is that his flow is very distinct. He could rap. Motherfucker could rap like a motherfucker. I like his rapping. But what happened is that, and a lot of y'all fans don't realize it, you have mentally put Lil Baby's peak at 2020. So all that My Turn stuff, mentally, you've put that as his peak. Somehow, he has to convince you that he has another peak. Because otherwise, when you hear his music, it's not me. And this is why I didn't comment on his album for like 10 days. You know why? Because whether it's, I don't know if it's, if it's label or anybody else, they think that I'm the one driving the narrative. I'm not saying nothing that fans ain't saying. But I'm the person who's going to give an explanation to what fans are feeling. I never, number one, anybody in here think I could brainwash y'all? I can't. I only just say the obvious, right? But some people feel like it's me. Oh, no, Ak, you're the reason why they don't like this. That's not the truth at all. The reality is that when people hear Lil Baby's music, they think of a different era. 4 years in rap time is a long time. And when you hear him these days, people are looking for reasons to either say, damn, that shit's not cool no more, or that shit's old. That's the problem. You get what I'm saying? Again, I'm never the one to say that someone's peak is over. Here's the reason why. Because the artist could always prove me wrong. I don't make the records with them. Now, I will say to Lil Baby and a lot of artists like Lil Baby, and this is now constructive criticism. I think people like Lil Baby, sometimes they don't see what I see. So what I see is the current conversation. What they see is the club. When you go to the club and you get booked at whatever club, Club Live or whatever the case is, you're a Lil Baby. No one's going to tell you that, yeah, we like singing Shout My Label, That's Me. But that's 6 years ago. You're not going to get that feeling. So when I'm telling you the current feeling that people are saying you're making the same song, you have no substance. Some people are saying that your raps are no longer relatable. Some people feel like they're having what's called a listener's fatigue. You're going to look at like, what are you talking about? I just went to the club and I picked up $80,000 and They love me. What are you talking about? But this is why I'm not that liked, right? So anyway, if you ask me, this album's not good. This album's not good, and I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to jump out the window and call it very bad, but it's not good. And for me personally, I have gauged my expectations on Lil Baby. I don't think Lil Baby is in the position or the place right now to be giving us the hottest material that will be dictating the new or hotness for the next couple months. Okay. Sorry. Anyway. Okay. So that's my opinion. And by the way, here's the thing too. I'm also not mad at his label. His label did an amazing job marketing. Okay. Yo, I knew his label was spending the bag. Nigga, they paid a Canadian blog. Shout out to Keep It Solid. When I seen a Canadian blog, y'all got to see this promo right here. When I seen this, I said, okay, at least they're spreading the wealth. Look, WHAM is in heavy rotation. Stop it. Stop it. Okay? But I can't be upset because in reality, this is what a label should do. If your label isn't supporting you financially, why are they there? However, I'm just here to tell y'all the truth. I don't personally like the album. I think the album is weak. I think the album, I seen Kai Cenat rate the album. He said it was a 6.5 out of 10. I'd give it a 6 out of 10. Yeah, a 6 out of 10. I think Kai was pretty fair with that. 6 out of 10. Now, here's a good thing. Lil Baby always has another chance. He could come back, drop some more shit. He could always try to build back that hype up. But at least currently, I'm not that interested anymore. I'm going to be honest with you. All right? Anyway, his album is supposed to debut #1. Bad Bunny did drop an album on Monday. So he dropped on Friday. And then he dropped a deluxe on Tuesday. And Bad Bunny dropped an album on Monday. And Bad Bunny's supposed to be at like 116. Lil Baby's supposed to be at 140 or 145. Congrats to him. Still just not the album that I fuck with. I can't even lie to y'all, man. And by the way, y'all Lil Baby fans, stop dick sucking. If y'all keep saying Lil Baby's back, this and third, let me tell you this, and I know y'all would be like, well, you're a big Drake fan. Well, I try to hold him to some type of standard. I'm not just going to call him mid-classic. You know what I mean? Unless y'all really feel it. If y'all really feeling cool. But I think y'all know that Baby has another level he could get to. All right? Now, by the way, shoot him some bail. I know Baby says he has other albums and other projects coming out, and I can't wait to hear it. It might be the thing. You know what I mean? So, but this project right here, if I was supposed to go in on it, and I just don't want to keep, because there is a part of it where people are like, bro, you're just hating. And I'm not. Let me look at this. Okay. So, all right. It's the extended version. I love some of the jabs. I guess he was throwing some jabs at his like baby moms. I thought those were cool. Like the Redbone with Glorilla. I like that song. I like to join with him. Rod Wave, Rallo Rodriguez, Street Colder. I actually like that song as well. What's the other song? So Sorry. That's a cool song too. I like it. What else? Dumb and Dumber. That was a little bit underwhelming for me, just because it was Young Thug's first song, and obviously has Future on it as well. But it did the job. Other than that, most of these songs, and by the way, Say Twin, I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas say. This is one of the worst songs we've heard. Like, Say Twin is like a mental puzzle. Once I heard he said, they did what they did, we did what we did. So the whole time I'm over here computing, I said, so if they did what they did and you did what you did, what the fuck did y'all both do? I don't know what the fuck this is. That's just a horrible song. Very bad. I got to be honest with you. Horrible. Okay? But there are some highlights here. There are some highlights. You know what I mean? It's just that, I feel like I got to go back to Lil Baby's My Turn and try to figure out why I liked it that much. Because all the things that I'm criticizing with now, did he used to do it or did he stop doing it? Like, why did I like that album? Because I don't like to, first of all, like, certain rappers aren't content rappers. So I don't want to go to a rapper who only likes rapping about Birkin bags and motherfucking, like, designer clothes and be like, no, we need deep content. It's gonna be like, bro, he's never giving you deep content. But there was something about My Turn that I really enjoyed. Really, really motherfucking enjoyed. And I'm trying, and I'm kind of struggling to figure out what's so different between these new songs. And I don't know. Honestly, I really just don't know. And I'm trying to be in a place where, I knew if I came on here, I don't care if I had a conversation with him. If I came on here and I was just like capping or whatever, like y'all would just be like, Aki, you're faking. But also, I don't want to come on here and just hate because I know some of y'all may not be feeling the album. You'll be like, yo, I can't wait till Act kills it. I want to be like authentic with it. But I'm at the point where I can't remember why I love this music that much to placate or to actually point out why I don't like this project as much. That's it. Okay? All right, anyway. Good. So, by the way, let me tell you about a good label too. And QC / well, I think this is under is it under yeah, I think well, where's QC at now? It's under whatever label. I give it credit for them to make sure that Lil Baby didn't get embarrassed. This was not an embarrassing outing. They're making sure he does 140. I think that's very respectable. Okay? All right. Okay. Somebody said WHAM is fired. Nah, that shit's trash, bro. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I can't even lie. I'm hating. Yo, my mom is here, by the way. Like, she is so loud. Yo, my mom just be on the phone. It was disrespectful if I told my mom, like, yo, mom, chill. I could hear her. I don't know if you can hear her. Okay. All right. Good. We're gonna get into some streamer stuff. And just to put that polish on the Lil Baby stuff. Again, man, I got no personal issues with Lil Baby. I want to be able to give it my opinion on his music without, I don't feel offended anymore. I think I've told you the nature of the conversation. Essentially, Lil Baby had told me, he said, bro, I wasn't trying to little nigga you. That's how I felt. That's just honestly how I felt. So me and him, I felt personally like he was trying to disrespect me. And after I heard the album where he dissed me, I said, all right, cool. Well, I do this, and I've been doing this before he got in the game. I tell every artist, I'm probably just not the person. There's mad. I heard Future don't like me, but Future would never say nothing about me. And not Future's a goat. Like, maybe I could do, but I don't think Future wants Akademiks getting up on this platform every single day sitting on his name. I don't think so. Pause. I don't think he wants that, right? So I know there's a lot of artists that supposedly don't like me, but they all know keep it nice. And I'm going to keep it nice too because I'm a fan of you guys, right? So with me and Baby, I think we're at a mutual understanding now. However, it doesn't mean I'm going to say that your music is great. I don't think it's great. Shit, it's not great. And when it's great, it's going to be great. I told P on the phone, I said, P, hey, if you think I'm a hater, give me a record. Send me or put out the Lil Baby record that I'm going to like. And I say, I don't like your music, but I don't have to sit here and call him retarded for like, like 4 hours, right? I don't like the song, or I don't like the album, actually. Whatever. Cool. I feel like There's some Drake stuff we should address, right? There's some little TJ stuff as well. Should we get to the Drake stuff now or no? Drop the vibes. Oh! Ah, man. Yo, hold on. I got to tell my mama to chill. My mama is right outside the door. She's just yapping up a storm on the phone. Hold on. Mom! Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. My mom there having a whole conversation. All right. So should we get into the Drake stuff or should we get into the other things first? All right. Yeah, Mama Atkins. Yo, my mom come here and just start like fully clean and like it's I'm like, yo, mom, it's like late. Please stop. Okay, cool. What should we do first? Should we do the okay, we could do the Drake topic. We're gonna do the Drake topic, clearly, right? There's other topics that's kind of like pertinent. You want to talk about Drake? Oh, I was giving you the Jamaica rundown. Y'all want the Jamaica rundown? Oh, the Jamaica rundown is so great. Yo, chat, I kid you not, man. I love y'all so much. I went to Jamaica. First vacation. Obviously, me and Vibes Cartel was having conversations about, eventually linking up. They had offered like, yo, you want to do an interview? Because he was doing interviews. And I was like, no, I want to do it in person. I didn't want to do it on Zoom because obviously he's in Jamaica. I was here. And I said, I'm going to come like 2 days before the concert. Let's see if we can get it done. I went there, and I just want to say, Vibes Cartel, which, by the way, we're going to get to Drake. If you've been watching me long enough, you should know my favorite artist of all time, all genres, is Vibes Cartel. Not Drake, Vibes Cartel. I've always told you how amazing he is. Meeting him, interviewing him, going to his concert is something that will live in me forever. I followed his journey for so long. I remember the day he got arrested, 2011, September 30th. I remember when he got convicted of murder. I remember the numerous appeals that got denied. And it took 13 years for him to be freed. And when he got freed, it was a very emotional moment. Not only for what it meant for me as a fan of his, but also what it meant for a country that I was born in, if you don't know Jamaica. I went to his concert. They rolled out a red carpet. I want to shout out to TJ Records. He was really hospitable. Vibes Cartel was really hospitable. Shout out to Tiffany, who was the PR person, so hospitable. Everybody there showed me so much love, made sure anything I wanted. It was no hassle. They showered me with all the gratitude and all of the things you would expect, and way beyond my expectations. Because y'all know me, I don't really, I'm like a cheap date. I don't have too much expectations, even if it's my favorite artist. And I'm telling you, anything I wanted, they acquiesced to. While out there, I ran into my Toronto guys, and I gotta say this, man. And listen, clip it, put it every Toronto page. Let me tell you this: the realest nigga I know in Canada, his name is Bundog. That's a fact. There's no add or subtraction need to put on that. Realest nigga, period. That nigga is, somebody who, if you don't know who that is, that's Pressa's brother. I was out there with Pressa, top 5, but Bundog is a real nigga, man. And watching the respect that he got from like people from our country and how everybody treated him and how he carried himself and how that's one of the realest dudes I've met. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? Bundog is one of them guys. Pressa, of course, I love Pressa. Like, Pressa is my guy. Amazing artist. Also a real nigga as well. And, of course, top 5. Straight, whatever you see with top 5 online, same way. Same way. Top 5 is a movie. But I definitely, like, my takeaway when I left, I said, man, Bundog is a guy who I seen him get so much respect from everybody who interacted with him. Not even if they only knew him now or if they knew him from back in the day. You know what I mean? From whatever garrison we was in, from Popcorn to he moved a certain way, and I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Bundog, one of those few people who I could be like, yo, I'll go anywhere with that nigga. That nigga official. Facts. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not gonna lie, my Toronto niggas out there, they represented perfectly. They all showed out, all looking, you know what I mean, wealthy and rich, doing their thing, moving around like gangsters, getting respect. Everybody was showing them love. I want to shout out to all my Toronto people. And by the way, it's the first time I met top 5. I met Bundog and Press a bunch of times. But everybody I met from Toronto, man, amazing out there, man. Amazing. I got a vlog and an interview with Vibes Cartel coming soon, and that hopefully, that energy will be communicated when you guys do see it. Okay. So, I had a good time out there with them, man. Yo, top 5 Bundog and Pressa. By the way, shout out to Popcorn, man. Yo, I'm telling you, I had such a good time. Hey, listen, Friday, Bundog, one of the realest niggas I've ever met. 100%. That guy right there, if he said it, it's law. Facts. Okay. All right, let's get to this Drake shit now. So, no, I'm going to Toronto. Come on. Okay. So, let's get to the Drake shit, okay? All right. So, an individual, and I've been seeing. Here we go. Oh, shit, fuck. I'm stalling. No, I'm not stalling. There's so much topics to even discuss.